season ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by from without a top-flight quarterback. With the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
When he's on the field for the Bengals, they believe they can beat anyone. Unfortunately, last season was the third one they've had cut short.
I ain't doing shit. Smacking a few pages around it. And it's rest day too, so.
Yeah, good night, right? Chilling.
Yeah, I ain't work out today. So that means I'm just building muscle. It's very important too. Not working out. Too much.
Overall, though, when Joe Burrow's on the field,
Niggas just be working out till they hurt.
The funny shit, I go to the gym, that's what I'm going to do.
Quickly, here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle made under the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and that's
You gotta check when the game start. You never know. It should be funny.
Should have just sent you
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he went nowhere. Well, it went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Chiefs offense ready to take the field.
I don't like those fucking drives and shit shaking already, bro. It's real good. What the fuck?
Leading the way.
It's great to see him back on the field after tearing his ACL last season. And most people know about the ability. We've seen it for so long. Never forget about the determination. I expect him to get back to elite play and fast.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Smith catches left side. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down.
I think they had that shit.
Straight ahead, Walker. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This is caught.
No. Nah, don't give me the first bullshit, man.
With 6 points.
God, England.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go down, beat the I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym. You're preparing for the fight. Now we get to it.
I don't like it when the best throw.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point.
Shut up about.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Bengals offense heading back out, and there you see offensive coordinator Dan Pitcher. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Burrow on play action. Incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's caught, Andre Yoshibas. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Starting the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here in a tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, Yoshibas. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Burrow going for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Came back.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Chase Brown from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't
Second game, man.
primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who's on the
And now the backfield gets in for the score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. That last drive was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, here's Watson. And this will leave it short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the Bengals 34-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Should they Kelce, man?
Nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead
I didn't even play your doctor. That's Kelce.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Inside handoff, Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Mahomes going to change things up.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now they'll shift things around.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Smith. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside hand. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. He is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So on fourth down, the helm's off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 for half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. So halftime straight ahead.
That boy threw that thing.
Our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports.
I don't know how he got under the ball. Like, that shit crazy.
All right, Brandon. Thanks, man.
That would have been a touchdown.
Good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times, and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. Up the middle, they run, it's Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup for 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. Now Patrick going to change the play. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14.
I should have been to that house. I was that house.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they're able to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First down, Bengals.
The Chase will go with motion left. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. An inside give, Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
At the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They got another first. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. And he'll get it inside.
I've been like, bro, what?
The second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. It's a big part of their offense.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
A gain of 15. First down.
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go
I hate the hype.
sacked back at the 31. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Got these, nigga. Fuck, nigga, you ain't got no fast quarterback, ho. Chase me, ho.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This is almost what I heard referred to as a Big 12.
Big 12, explain.
No, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end
And
zone.
now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call when they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice.
All in.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
They'll run for it here with Smith. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Here's Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And this is where it began. The offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead in this fourth quarter.
Oh.
And oh, it's wide right. No good.
Oh, that nigga was offside. I'm trying to get you offside. No matter, it's over, bro. Make the start instead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 9. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here looking to have a chance. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Burrow looking to pass.
Nigga.
Taken down. Chiefs sack. Chris Jones getting him once again. His third sack of the afternoon.
Wow.
Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. They'll look to throw.
Yes.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown. This game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. All smiles and high fives on the defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If he made one, could have had an option here.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Mahomes steps away to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's third and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the first down. And that might not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they should be able to run it down from here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Butker's kick here is good.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Give me back to 26, bro.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown.
I would have been a miss.
To finish this thing off,
Go ahead.
but it's still 8 up times, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
I almost won 7.
Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The 3rd down.
Look like it's the Eagles.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Anybody else can do you?
Mahomes going to throw it here. Powering forward. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
It's a gain of 18. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
They're not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Mahomes now to throw.
Stupid.
That is incomplete. So this one in the win for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be the last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether